At all, bro.
100%.
At all.
Because
but you know what? There are some man there that are out there to just mess up your life. Because they're like, okay, you think this is what life is about. I've come to get the beat.
Yeah.
And now I've got
Even
the beat.
That's
what I'm saying. I've come to get the beat,
and
now
I'll
I'm
take
gone.
you wherever or whatever, and then I'll beat you, and that's it. Like, how are you gonna know that if I got?
But you see, that's why people will set themselves up to fail, because you're coming with so much demands. It's like you come to sponge off, man.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, especially in a world where it's about equality and about
gender
equality.
I tell you what's scary with that though. If you and I think this is why when they say when women are scorned, it's a hell on earth. I think if you allow somebody that much control, where they control everything because they got the money and you allow some, because it is a form of control. Do you know what I'm saying? As long as you behave yourself, you can have all of this. But that's what you want to be going in there, because how are you going to demand respect from somebody who's taking care of everything? The moment you say like, oh, but I don't like, it's sharp. You're not even gonna get the loot. You're not, like stuff like that. Something, do you know what I'm saying? And then 9 times out of 10, you will get it's not a stat, but I would think it's that way. If you got somebody that powerful in a relationship, they're gonna find entertainment somewhere else, because they can do that. They know you're gonna stay. You're not gonna find nothing bigger than this.
It's like the footballer's wives type thing, isn't it?
Of course.
How are you gonna tell me something, man? You're sitting.
What's Jay-Z say to Beyonce? How are you gonna upgrade me?
Yeah. Where
you going?
Where's the other thing about like?
Where you going? So
I think this is that Dave Chappelle thing. And he was talking about someone saying having shut the hell up money.
Yeah, because it works, bro.
Shut the hell up. That kind of money.
People that like that.
He's like, I've only got that kind of quiet please money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, there's levels.
Nah, but it goes back to just respecting one another. Yeah. Like I do, like listen, I don't disagree with women saying to themselves they want somebody that's stable. You know what I'm saying? Like having this stability for themselves. But don't come out here saying like he's got to have this and he's got to have that, and you ain't got shit yourself.
Yeah.
All you've got nothing like mentally or emotionally to give.
I got to agree with Castello there. What if you're offering just a body like batty and tits? Like what else? Like I ain't get that.
There's nowhere to go from there. That shit's gonna drop and sag to your knees soon.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
As well, it's just like come on, don't you want to be more than that as well, innit? Like if you're
bro, some people
like,
just want to be looked
don't you
after.
Want more? Like you expected more, and knowing that you can be replaced that easily. All it needs is someone with like bigger boobs or bigger bum to come across,
and then you start getting the comments of the Leonardo DiCaprios, and do you know what I'm saying? Because that's how you met them. That's what you like.
Yeah.
Shit, gravity. The laws of nature says gravity will lick your titties and they will go down there. Do you know what I'm saying? Your batty will drop unless you can have 1,000,001 surgery. You still look like a what they call a death becomes. Remember that film? You start to like your arm might drop off with all the plastic surgery you got going on. There's no more blood circulating. It will fall off. Then that kind of man that you wanted, he's gonna go and purchase him. He's gonna go and purchase himself another one.
The first one went, he would have gone.
No, he might keep you there for the kids' sake and just be like, you lot stay on that side of the mansion. Don't come over here because I got something brewing with the new thing. Man. And so you can't really win with it. I just think it was a wild conversation they had, but I do see where the girls were coming from with just having somebody stable. But when you coming out and saying like I can't deal with that broke one, it sounds bitter. It sounds like it comes from a hurt place. Yeah. Like somebody took advantage on their good nature and they said, nah, that's not happening to me again.
What's the thing about helping someone like come up? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand.
I think it gives somebody some leverage. Like, you get me? Next time the man says to you, like, listen, you better shut your mouth. You'll be like, later, do you know what I did for you? Do you know you're in a position for you to even say shut your mouth?
But there you go.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's different angles. I'd rather have a debate with a strong woman I'm with than have somebody that's just going to chat shit on road and I'm just going to... You'll lose interest, man. You lose interest. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I ain't at this point. I ain't got no money, so I'm fine. But man secured the things and getting married. So. Do you know what I mean? Like, so who's really winning, bro? Who's really winning? It's about the potential, really. I think it's about as long as you're not a lazy guy, you'll always be able to get like decent enough women. Do you know what I mean? If you're always looking to improve yourself. But I do think the new generation coming up, they're just like, oh no, I just want this, and I'm an influencer.
It goes back to the likes. It goes back to the likes. Saying. I've seen people have the roses.
If they shut down Instagram tomorrow, what is her job?
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Because then there's no proof you got any followers.
No, but then again, it goes back to what is the viewer's aspirations now? What's their goals?
Yeah, well, I don't know. But
Because I've been caught up in conversations where people are actually putting on good clothes just to blend in with the other with their own group. Men are victims of that as well, but like, you know, like I've heard from females this and no, I need to get this and get that because like this one's got their shit together and stuff like that. I'm just like, bro, you don't even know. That's a lease. That's a lease. That's a council flat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. That one's because that one's baby father's, he's up. And he just makes sure he contributes to the situation. Don't feel any less because you're studying, you're getting on your grind. You're gonna be able to provide for yourself. Don't view because you've seen that. I've seen girls go from the big bouquet. Remember back in the day that flower, the roses thing that was going. I forgot the company. I even got suckered into that shit as well. You know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day, buying them big old boxes and stuff like that. It's nice though. You get me? If you got a sweet one, I say you get it. But like I remember seeing some people that just living just normal on the day to day, and then just went up. Boyfriend come along, doing the stunting thing. As you would do, you get what I'm saying? You're proud of your relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. But then I saw the friends start acting funny. You know what I'm saying? Start putting pressure on their man. Later, you don't do nothing. And it's like, this bro's been with you since college days.
Yeah.
And now he ain't shit because this one's gonna got herself like some massive guy.
When
And then when that didn't sustain and it didn't work, through whatever reasons, and that wasn't then, you know, everybody came to the rescue. No, babes, what you need to understand is like it's like me and him and how we had our thing. So you was just cussing my man last week because you didn't get the roses on the mercs.
They do compare a lot.
Well, like I said, interesting thing that I listened to. Somebody said is like, what did he say? He says like, watch for next year. Yeah, try to program yourself to mind who you speak to last before you go to bed.
Okay.
So just like, is the person helpful for you? So like, say you go with your missus and everything like that, you're resting and stuff. Say you got an idea, and as you said before, any idea you've had, you've always felt she supported you. So you've always been progressing, even if it's small steps. It's still a level of progression, and that deems is still like 100%. Like it doesn't matter if it feels still like a little bit to you. Say you got an idea, think it's still 100% progress within yourself. You're happier, your relationship's happier. Do you know what I'm saying? Because she's supporting you. Anything that you say, Javine, is supporting her. If you're going to bed and talking to like a negative person, but babes, you know what? We got the bills to pay this. I know you got bright ideas and stuff like that, but now you know what? Maybe if we just left that and that, whatever. Now you're doubting yourself. Now you're not gonna go. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be pushing forward with what could have changed you lot's life. It's not their fault. It's just that, you know, obviously they're concerned about, you know, the well-being and where you're going and stuff like that. And another thing is, if you flip it, you could be the person that could be like, yeah, I know what you're saying, bro, but you sure that's gonna work?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it can go like that. But I think if those women that was talking about, you better have this and you better have that, if they concentrated about more than what they digested at night, instead of worrying about who's got the thing.
Example here.
It just is what it is.
I got a back Castello on that back chat thing because he's just.
Now, what he said was true though.
About the fact is they're talking like they got that Marks and Spencer's. Do you know what? I mean,
Marks and Spencer's is good still.
Marks and Spencer's are like, but they got that petrol station one.
Yeah.
Where is it?
But it is funny to think how people are viewing, but as it tangles all up with the whole likes on the Instagram thing, bruv. Like I'm telling you, if you was to check everybody's explore page, you'll probably be able to see what kind of conversation you'll have with them. Like, you know, like what they're looking at daily. So you could have people like looking at fitness models, or you could have people looking at herb lives or something like that, motor mechanics, anything like that. Go to your explore page, you'll see what they're looking at.
Of like memes, fitness, and food, exercise for beastly chest, carrots, 5 signs you'll be a millionaire. Like a lot of inspirational type stuff. Progressive
information. So, and every once in a while, we can hit the meme page for a good laugh.
Oh, always the meme page.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Shout out all them meme pages, man. Made you think.
I like Made You
UK
Think.
Gossip.
They've always got like a good balance of like talking about financial growth or something like that, which is good. Because I notice everybody's talking about finances now.
That's it. Well, we had a little chat on there. Before about finance. When we had Levi on here. I think we should do another more in depth one and like a little
definitely. If we get like a financial guru, I think that would be good. Because it's always good to hear certain different insights. Because I've noticed a lot of people will say, like you get real estate people. It's always I've noticed a trend with those who are selling something, like a program or something like that. I know they got to make it look glossy and stuff like that. Sometimes they'll come up with some information about like how you could just go and borrow capital from a bank. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a loan or something like that, and just go and start flipping houses. But they're not telling you about the devil that's in the details, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not telling you about like you need to have something that's measured against bonds. Or if you go and take a certain loan, you have to repay that by next year. So you got to make sure you got something else financially coming in. So it sounds glossy.
Well, speaking of that, loans. I was watching that documentary on SPAC Nation.
Yeah.
Now with SPAC Nation, I did the one that I seen, which is on the iPlayer, BBC iPlayer. That was cool, but I think there was another one, and there's been some rumours floating about that they're getting people to take out loans in their name and having them default on the loans, like big boy loans, like 10k loans and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they're putting it back into the church and all of this, and people are doing it, like kids are doing it, like it's mad. It's mad. You know what it is? When I watched this documentary on...
Religion's a powerful tool to get people to manipulate it, you know.
When I watched this documentary, it was obviously from their perspective. I think the ethos of what they want to do is good. You know, they want to take people who are gang members, take them out of the situation, show them they can have a business and all those kind of things as well. But I don't know. There's a lot of like you're saying, with religion factored into it. I mean, for decades and decades and hundreds of years, religion has been used as a form of control manipulation, and I don't really like that.
No.
I do, but I like their concept of it, of what not the concept of religion, concept of them taking people out of their environment.
Yeah.
Help, like building them up.
Yeah, and you know.
Handing in their weapons as well, handing them to their weapons, leaving their weapons there, and then them handing them to the police, putting them in safe houses, getting them to like one guy 16 and he's like playing in an under 21s game, putting him an opportunity like that, getting behind him on the football, like all that kind of stuff. And I kind of understand it because kids are going to listen to people who have been in their life before. Do you know what I mean? They're going to respect them a lot more than,
of course.
Like,
because they're not dictating to them what to do.
Like,
they're letting him know.
Like, I know.
Yeah, this could be the consequence. Then this is gonna be shiny.
And like I've been in those situations. I've been in this. I've gone to jail for this and that. Like I'm hearing you. Like so I think that's good. There's lots of schemes like that actually, where former gang members like talk to people who are in that kind of thing or whatever. But religion in that, and then the money in that, I don't know, man. I'm a bit, but I don't know enough on it to comment on it fully.
I mean, you got both, as you said, you got both sides of the defense itself. It's like you got that where you got the positive situations of like it's cleaning up people's negative thinking of life, if you get what I'm saying. Because if you're going up just angry and you're feeling like you have to carry things because of your safety and stuff like that, that's just recycling a lot of negative energy every day. It's not healthy for anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? But there's that. But then when you look at the flip side, I mean, it's easy to get manipulated by certain religious bits like that, because say like I heard somebody that was in SPAC Nation saying like the reason why it's so easy to get into that is because say you're coming from a religious household, where your mother and your father, they go to church and whatever, they're just so happy to see you going to church. They don't really care about what's going on in the church. Do you know what I'm saying? They're just happy that you're not out here running around with the guns or with knives and stuff like that. But then there's a bigger factor working on your mental of where you're being you're being brainwashed into believing they're playing on things that people hope to happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're gonna be rewarded on the hope of things, that means there's no time limit to this thing. So they've got a form of control over that person, if you want to look at it like that. So say like you're coming out of a deprived area or something like that, and I come and I tell you like, listen, man's all sharped up, I got the Hugo Boss outfit on this, and you've seen the Mercs and everything. I was like, bro, you can be here, you know? You can really be here. If you come, you apply yourself, and this is what it is. And then you've got this kind of notion of where they're putting forth this, a good heart always gives. Do you get what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to be in the currency of money. It could be just in form of you being there. Because say you're head of your gang, you come now. All I know is that I have to contribute, put you in a position where you're looking shiny. I've got all of them, man, now. Because once something goes wrong for one of them, they'll be like, bro, you know what? I should have just followed Rob, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look, he's rolling around in the Benz. I know he's there pushing the holy roller books and stuff like that, but shit. And he can go to sleep at night. Now he's got a woman, he's got a youth, and then, now fuck this, I'm doing this. And one by one, they all come. And the money from the road will come into the church, and they'll probably give it a good cleansing and say it's a blessing way and stuff. Don't matter really how you get it. So you're playing on people's hope factors, which is dangerous. So I think that's where SPAC Nation, it went too far. I mean, I know the what's his name, the high priest or whatever he was calling himself. Yeah,
the pastor.
Yeah, he had the big house. He's in real estate, and he's got the goes back to what I was saying about how you just can invest or you can just go and get this loan. It's so easy. It's not just like that, bro. You know, you have to study and understand what you're doing with that. So he's got the Rolls Royce and everything out there, and he made a good point. Unless it's shiny, people ain't really paying attention.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. Man.
They're not paying attention, but then you can abuse that. Do you know what I'm saying? You can abuse that, bro. There's so many ways, but as I said, like when you get religious groups that pop up from, there's always something a bit dodgy or something dark that somebody won't agree with, and you know, be thinking. But as long as it's keeping our young black males safe off the streets, bro.
What can you say, man?
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's all mad in the dunya, mate. It's all mad in the dunya.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I think next time we film, I think we're gonna be looking to have a guest in here, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, that would be good.
We need to get somebody to bring the smoke.
Oh my days! Imagine. Well, it'll probably be one of your mates talking about mothers.
They will listen. I've got faith in them to give.
She doesn't get a comfy seat if she's bringing all that kind of smoke.
Nah. She's not gonna bring smoke, but she'll definitely bring a lot of clarity. A lot of clarity.
Well, that's it. Maybe
I've had the conversation. That's what I was saying. Like, I can see the bit of the both sides to certain bits, but yeah, she's far from a wild one. So maybe you lot.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm very open to listen to people's point of view.
I don't think you're wrong.
Ignorant about certain things, that's fine. Then they can present a counter argument, and that's what it's about, and we can have a debate. You know what I mean? No. It's not that deep.
I don't think you're wrong. I think it's personal preference to everybody still, because I know there's some man that really couldn't give a damn what their baby mother's doing, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And there's people out there that they don't even want to know that there's another male in the house. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it swing both ways. But it'll be a nice to see.
Nice debate, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can don't forget to subscribe on YouTube so you can see visuals. Catch me on your host Rob, Trizzy.
Trizzy.
Snapbacks and FlatCaps on the flat Snapcaps. I can't even talk myself.
It's a mouthful.
I know. Snapbacks and FlatCaps podcast on Insta. Also on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, and Mixcloud. You need to make sure you're subscribing and leaving a comment or a review or stuff like that of this stuff you want us to talk about.
Or if you're on your phone, subscribe.
Yeah, exactly. And we're on iHeartRadio, you know that, innit?
Yes, sir.
iHeartRadio, yeah, one iHeartRadio, which is kind of a big deal, but there you go, innit? So yeah,
we're climbing those ladders. We are climbing those ladders.
Hashtag blessed, as always. Hashtag blessed. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe and we'll be back, and of course, comment and let us know who you want on the pod, and I'll reach out and we'll speak to them and we'll get them on.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think we'll send that. We'll get some feelers and see what people would like to see.
All right, until next time.
Cool.